Before I start, I feel like I gotta let y'all know that I'm not the biggest Black Clover fan, you know? Actually, I ain't a fan at all. I keep it being with you. After a while, I just couldn't care any less for magic wielding in anime, but I would like to think that I'm a fair person, so I'll always give things other chances to change my mind. And I'll let you know right now, this movie was nothing but fades and scraps for 2 hours straight. I even had a Black Clover translated with me, but he was damn near useless because there was barely any dialogue. It was just stupefy, obliviate, crucio, and fist connecting the jawbones. Since I'm not that well versed in the Black Clover universe, y'all y'all mind clearing up something for me? Tell me why everyone got that serious black fighting style, but they built like their last name is Diesel or Johnson, bro. Only people I thought was actually like that was Asta and Yami. Like, what you need all that muscle for, bro? Mixing potions? Quidditch, my nigga. That man did up some Asta, I can't even lie. Like, how you gonna sweep, kick, and punch 3 people in one move? And before that, he threw my mask across the room. Conrad was a wizard king that got sealed a while back because he wanted to cleanse the Clover Kingdom. Pretty sure you know what he mean by cleanse. Basically, what he wanted to do was clap everyone so that he could revive the ones that he feels as if is worthy of that. In order for his plan to kick off, Conrad had to stick this Imperial sword into that one demon skull, but then, you know, this man Asta pulls up. Obviously, the Wizard King was trying to shoot him down, but as they was fighting, they had a little kerfuffle about what it means to be the Wizard King. Did this get this 50-50 a light beam? You thought IIP? That's crazy. Asta got it. Conrad tried to hit him with that, and then, you know, Asta absorbed it with one of his swords and then used that same fire magic to take out a cluster of doors. Oh yeah, Conrad has key magic. He could summon or steal anyone's magic if he wanted to. Whatever key magic mean to you. He used this to surround Asta and gave him an offer to become his successor in the new world that he will create. But what kind of main character would Asta be if he didn't decline, you know? So he says that the Wizard King isn't something that can be given. It's only something that can be earned. This whole time, Conrad was talking about oh, give up. There's nothing you can do to stop me now. Your swords won't ever reach me. Then out of nowhere, this man Asta starts contorting his body in a way that I only recognize because of Jump Force and spike the king. Touch some earth. But he went straight for the sword after landing that attack, but, you know, Conrad wasn't having that. Mind you, I have a 2 out of 10 knowledge about Black Clover, but I don't know, bro. Something tell me that this fight would have been over a long time ago if this movie was actually canon. I don't know, man. A whole Wizard King, bro. I didn't even start talking about the other squabbles that's going on in the background. But like I was saying, Asta wastes no time to go for the sword after that attack, but, you know, Conrad stopped him. He really got up talking about some. Only reason I didn't parry that hit was out of respect, buddy. Don't let it get to your head. That kind of pissed me off just now. I can't even lie to you. This started to transform and heal in front of Asta. The Wizard King started to power up with a Dragon Ball Avatar and Demon Slayer fusion right in the front of him, and you just gonna let that happen? Better than me. I'm sneaking mid-transformation. He was not getting that off. Let's talk about it. I feel like the only reason power-ups is so strong in anime is because the opposition let it happen every single time. All I'm trying to say is, hey, listen, if that was me, go and start turning into OLED, kick him in the throat. Krillin starts screaming. If you don't punt that old bottle milk does, Saitama get serious. You gotta give him hands or something. I don't know. To be honest with you, you gotta poison that nigga. Anyway, so they start fighting and Asta gets to spinning again. Conrad must have unlocked his Sharingan or something because he can see openings in his attack now. So Asta recovers and immediately tries to go for another attack, but gets smacked from a boulder out of nowhere. Where did this rock come from? Yo, my man's going all out while his Wizard King is using one hand and minimal effort to parry him and just fry him with some lightning. Nah, bro, I ain't gonna lie. I think I ought to get that Broly transformation off that alone. You ain't about to disrespect me in my first movie in front of all these people like that, buddy. The Wizard King pokes him in the shoulder, and this whole time he's getting his lines off, the devil inside of Asta is lending him some power. This nigga speeds past Conrad, spanking him in his stomach with his sword, right? And heads straight for that Imperial sword and the Demon Skull. Peter recovery though, hold on. I don't know what type of crack Perry you're at this day, but I don't know, y'all might have to save some of that for board. So look how pretty this loaded black flame dragon attack was. Asta was feeling himself so much to the point where he started to talk a little reckless to his Wizard King, and respectfully, I wouldn't stand for that either. No. Conrad tried to open up Asta back with this one kick. He kicked him so hard, Asta couldn't even pretend like, that one ain't hurt. No, nigga. His foot's still on fire, pressing up against Asta back meat, bro. The Wizard King was about to unleash the last blow, and Asta just gets up and starts scrapping again. He breaks the sword, unarms Conrad, and stabs his Grimoire. Grimoire. I think that's what he said. As a last resort, Conrad starts to charge up this beam attack, and Asta cuts straight through it and sends both of his swords through the king's stomach again, while making him hit that Imperial sword that was behind him. Now, if you just, I don't know, punch someone in their jaw with all your might and your entire body, and they look like this on the floor in front of you. You would think that you won, right? Battle is over, you know? No more fighting, right? This strong back bastard gets up and uses a forbidden spell that takes the life of the user, but summons a huge meteor in the atmosphere. Now my thing is, when you drop this meteor, what happens then? Like, you ain't gonna be around to carry out the rest of your plan, so like, what's really going on? Anyway, so after getting another stamina up out of nowhere, I've been calm. The current Wizard King teleported to Asta so he could give him that one sword that he knocked out of the demon's skull. Apparently, this blade is like a spirit bomb, and other wizards can lend their magical power to boost that sword's damage. So let's just think about it real quick. On top of this black form, right? He got another power up and flies to space, my nigga. What is going on right now? Conrad's fighting back, and Asta asks why he's so determined in destruction. Conrad says that the Clover Kingdom is rotten to the core and it needs to be revived. That's why he has to save everyone from it. Then when asked who he intends to save, Conrad replies with the oppressed, and his necklace broke off his neck mid-speech. And with all this happening, he sees himself in Asta. Full pause. Full pause. He can't help but realize that what he's doing is wrong and quits fighting back. Asta finally destroyed the meteor, and what I'm about to say is not a metaphor. He literally knocked Conrad's soul out of his body, bro. Yo. Has to be the Wizard King, dog. He really gave him an out-of-body experience. Am I right, man? You know, am I right? No, my fault.